Hey everybody! How y'all doing today? Hey, it's just once a year I actually get to throw my leg over this bike. This is my dad's custom built bagger, custom frame, custom everything, and it's got the sun's kind of, hopefully it doesn't create too much glare. But this has got a Baker 6-speed. It's got a 135 cubic inch Rob Shaft motor. It does have S&S cylinders. It's got a Rob Shaft 3-piece crank, Andrews cams, and everything's custom on it. This bike actually is the only bike I think I've ever ridden that scares the poop out of me. We're kind of breaking it in still, but you can hear the cams there a little bit. It's still jetted really on the rich side, just to kind of break it in. Got close to 1,000 miles on it. It is one bad dude. Rob Shaft has a speed shop by the name of Two Boss Performance, and he's the guy that finally figured out some of the issues I was having with my motor on my chopper, and he just knows what he's doing. So anyway, this is the bike I'm riding today. I haven't had my dad out here and my brother. We've ridden for 4 days straight. And I didn't record any of it. There's times when I just need that time of riding without worrying about a camera, all that kind of stuff. Check out these oil coolers. Pretty trippy, huh? Anyway, I wanted you guys to see this bike because it's a custom. It's a blast to ride. It's like riding a pro stock car around or driving a pro stock bike around. It's just flat out mean, and it's jetted rich right now, primarily because it's still being broke in and trying to get enough miles on it to dyno tune it. Listen to those cams. Woo-hoo. It's about half throttle maybe. This says no left-hand turn, but I don't obey traffic. There's nobody around here. I got to get back out on this street. Anyway, there's a reason I'm riding this bike today. It's because it's Bad Joke Monday, folks. Woohoo! Bad Joke Monday. And I got to tell you a joke on Pop's bike. This is my dad's bike, because he's the one that told me this joke is actually true life, what happened to him. But anyway, let's get it on a little bit. I'm going 80 right now. That's about half throttle, and it's kind of popping and banging a little bit because it's rich. We know it's rich. We intend it to be that way right now. But anyway. This thing's just mean. Oh, I should have turned right there. Ah. Okay. I know these jokes are bad, but I've had a few people say, hey, we kind of need a Bad Joke Monday. So this is kind of a short one, but it happened to my dad, so I gotta tell you on his bike, okay? So, as many of you know, oh, here's the turn off. I'm going to turn off here, guys. Hang tight with me. Let me get on the open road over here, and then I'll tell you the joke. Many of you know that my dad's a physician, and as a result, he's seen a lot of stuff. Let's just roll on here a little bit. Now, I'm not getting on it hard, you guys, but that's it's a little spooky. I mean, she gets a little swirly. So my dad's a physician, and he's an anesthesiologist. So he's worked in emergency rooms for 40 years, and as you can imagine, he's seen just all kinds of stuff that we don't want to admit exists in humanity, but it does. And so apparently he was on call one night, and he got a call. He had to go in there to put somebody to sleep, and this particular individual, how do I put this? Well, I'll just say it. He was walking the other side of the fence, okay? Nothing against my friends that are walking the other side of the fence, but they sometimes do some interesting things. And this particular individual had a pop bottle stuck up somewhere, okay? I don't even, oh geez, that just ruined everything. I just said that. Anyway, this guy, he somehow slipped and fell in the shower and got a pop bottle or whatever stuck up in his nether regions. That's not even the joke. So he's on call, and he's like, oh, another one of these. And he gets this guy prepped to put him to sleep, and they have to go in there and they have to surgically remove this pop bottle, and there's, you know, a proctologist in there that's doing all the work and stuff, and the case is over, and they're in the dressing room. They're just cleaning up, changing back into their regular clothes, and my dad says to this guy, who happens to be a friend of his, he says, let's just call his name Dr. Heiner. Oh, that's not even nice. There's a Dr. Heiner here in town, but no disrespect to Dr. Heiner, but let's call him Dr. Heiner. And he says, Dr. Heiner, I got to figure this out. Of all the specialties that you could have gone into and made a good living for your family, you choose proctology. I mean, of all the things you could have done, I mean, why in the heck would you ever choose proctology? And Dr. Heiner looks over at him and says, well, I wanted to be a dentist, but I couldn't stand bad breath. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is honest to goodness truth. And he just basically walked off. Had a little smirk on his face, and oh geez, tell me, people, how does one ever want to become a proctologist? The things they must have to deal with. You know, I guess if you don't like bad breath, it's not a bad thing. Anyway, you guys all have a happy Monday today. Hopefully this week sometime you can get out on your favorite bike, go for a ride. And for those of you out there that might be proctologists or walking on the other side of the fence, no disrespect, okay? Just a joke. Anyway, I love y'all, and y'all have a great week this week. We'll see if I can drum up something for next week, okay? Much love, Delph Acta gone.